title, the Fallen Jedi, which the funny thing is, this is a title that
All right. Hey, little guys. By the way, my intro was going on for like the longest time throughout all of this, so I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. But hello, guys. Welcome back to Dunsill Hobbies. And in today's video, today we're doing a live stream. We're simulcasting the Ahsoka show. Yes. This is Nandroid243, aka Star Wars Network. Go check him out. Oh my god.
yeah, we have a lot to talk about with this.
We really do. We do
So
a
first
lot.
off, we gotta talk about predictions beforehand, because really, this is where my predictions kind of became true.
Every single one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so, yeah, this is completely spoiler alert to everyone who's here. This is completely spoileratory. I don't want any complaints of
Derpy Entertainment. Apparently Derpy has saw it. He's like, dude. Yeah, fantastic. That's how I would describe it. Yeah, I completely agree. Spoilers. This is the episode that you do not want spoilers on. You do not know. If you're a Star Wars fan, just a Star Wars fan, do not watch this review without going and watching the episode, please. I don't want spoilers for anybody.
So, all right, we gotta get right into it. So, I don't want to get into the spoilers immediately. I actually want to just let's start off with
the beginning of the episode and work our way through it, right?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna share the audio, but I will be sharing the thing up here.
Just
no,
AJ, bit, guys.
AJ, no, you little piece of shit.
There goes his cat, guys. By the way, Derpy Entertainment, please tell me you can hear Star Wars Network as well as me. Please let me know down in the comments below on my stream that you guys can actually hear me. He says, especially the last 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you can hear both of us. Fantastic. Hey, I actually did this right, because every time I've gone live, I've never shared my actual audio. I got my audio right this time. Hooray!
So we start off the episode where Ahsoka and Sabine are on the ship, and basically Ahsoka mentions that, maybe if it comes to the situation, we have to sacrifice saving Ezra and all of that, which I really did like that scene.
I did enjoy that scene.
Yeah, because I really enjoyed the bond. And see, that's the thing. This episode works even more now after episode 3, So I really do like that. And then we get to Baylan, which is still my favorite character of the whole show.
Oh, same. Same.
I've been telling everyone he's the best character since episode 1, and some
Derpy says, I don't know how anyone can complain about Ahsoka because it's fantastic. Yeah, that's what he says, and I agree with him. Unless they're casual fans, which...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you don't know any of this stuff, then I can understand you complaining. But right now, no, I can't. So then we get to this scene where they report him because the HK droid noticed Hu Yang, and Shin and Marok are here, and they're like, oh, hey, by the way, we got the report. We know where they are. And Baylan's like, all right, let's go. Go kill them.
Yeah.
Basically.
By the way, I should apologize if I seem a bit emotional. I actually am because of this episode. So This is right after we saw the episode, guys. So.
And then we get to Sabine. She's here and she has to talk with Ahsoka. And then about the whole they might have to sacrifice because the heir to the Empire and all.
That's
like,
fantastic
because Thrawn
wording
will come
there.
back as heir to the Empire, you know? So, yeah, because the thing is, like, so many some people complained about that, saying it's forced because that's the book title, Heir to the Empire. No,
it's
actually,
not forced. It actually fits really well. That's what's funny about it.
Yeah, in this episode, it actually feels like it's normal for it to be said. So you all like saying, "Oh, it's just for fan service." No, it's actually not. It's straight up saying Thrawn may return as heir to the Empire. You know, straight up as a casual, like, just if I said it, oh my God, Thrawn might be back to rule the Empire. That's basically what they said.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, I like that, you know. Then we get this cool scene of the HK droids and the High Magistrates warriors from Mando season 2 attacking the ship and Hu Yang, which I actually liked the Hu Yang fight. That
I really did too. That was fun.
Fight.
Yeah, that was fun. It was like a hand-to-hand combat with droid fight. That was cool.
Yeah, like I didn't expect Hu Yang to really know how to fight, especially an HK droid. Which, if you guys do not know, HK droids were assassin droids that used to kill Jedi back in the Old Republic era. They were used by Sith to kill. Yeah, I know, Dylan, you did not know that, but they were in the Old Republic video game. Yeah, exactly. So the magistrate, aka Morgan Elsbeth, you know, somehow she rebuilt them or something, but
she may have had a couple of them from old parts and put them back together. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's another thing. This show's great at establishing more lore. And then we get to this
bringing old lore from other parts of the galaxy together. I mean, here we have Star Wars Rebels. We have a little bit of older Star Wars. We have a little bit of newer Star Wars, all tied together in Ahsoka. It's fantastic.
I do like how we see more Jason Syndulla.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was completely right. I said that what Harrison Syndulla was gonna say, because this is her character. This is what she's always been like. She's like, yes, Commander, yes. And then on her own, she's gonna walk off and be like, I'm the rebel. Yeah. That's what she's been the entire time, and I'm glad that's exactly what happened.
She only stuck to orders, really, like, that she disagreed with during season 2, episode 1. If you remember, her and Kanan had a fight.
Yeah.
Remember, Kanan's like, I don't want to sign up for another war and all that. Like, he didn't like the rebellion at first. And it wasn't until
which was great character development on his part.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So then, though, we get this, and we get what's his name? Carson Taylor, or what?
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the pilot from Mandalorian, which is fantastic. But more on Harrison Syndulla here, just for a second, man. Dude, I'm so glad that they got her character right, and technically she's still not disobeying orders, because she's only taking a handful of pilots. She's not taking the entire resistance. The entire Republican army with her. She's just taking a handful of pilots that are good buddies with her, including our boy right here. Which that's her character straight up. That's like perfect Harrison Syndulla. I loved it.
Teva, Carson Teva.
Carson Teva. I gotta remember this guy's name.
Yeah, Carson. Well, he's really connecting a lot of the shows together, so I like him.
I really do.
And Carson Teva, Yeah, and he's the one. This makes perfect sense because if you remember in Mando season 3, when he said he went up to the New Republic people in Coruscant, he's like, "There's something dark happening out there, something sinister, and you might not be able to be there to do it if you're not gonna wise up." And I like that. And see, this is the thing. Austin was talking with us the other day, and he was like, "I don't like how the New Republic is being like kind of dumb." And I'm like, "You do realize this is what they were, though, because this is
Yeah.
why Star Killer Base was made and destroyed them."
Yeah.
And the Force
It's
Awakens.
because they're
Like,
too cocky. They
know,
think the Empire's gone. They think the Empire's won over. They're too cocky. They in their own
Yeah.
abilities. They're basically Palpatine at this point.
Yeah, no, exactly. They think that nothing can really happen, and all that there is, they're just terrorists. That's all that they think, these imperial loyalists are. And it's like, no, because that's the thing. And that's why the resistance was actually formed under Leia, because Leia got sick of what the New Republic was doing, and also because she got framed in Bloodline, or not framed, but more exposed, that she
Yeah.
was the daughter of Darth Vader from that one senator, which I forget
Yeah.
his name. But
Okay,
you know
before we
who I'm
go
talking.
forward, there's something that I want to address here because we're talking. You know what we sound like, Nindroid? We sound like
What?
Disney shills. I want to look at everyone in the camera right now, guys. If you think we are just all okay with Disney and everything they put out, I want to tell you this. Yeah, Mando season 3 sucked. I hate The Last
Mhm.
Jedi, and we have so many problems with the shows that they've been putting out. I mean, I enjoyed my time watching Boba Fett, but when I was done and I looked back at the story, Book of Boba Fett sucked. Obi-Wan wasn't that
See, that's
good.
the thing.
We're
That's
not
that's the
shills.
thing. That's the thing. I'm not a shill either, because the thing is, like, Last Jedi disappointed me. All right.
Mhm.
Solo disappointed me like Solo, I just was not excited for it, and I just did not care about the movie. Like, it's a mid movie. And then Andor did not feel like Star Wars. Book of Boba Fett, like, Boba Fett is still one of my favorite characters, but they really screwed up his story in Book of Boba Fett.
Mhm.
And then we got, like, who else did? Then we had Kenobi, which was shit. Like, I'm sorry, Kenobi is like the worst show in my eyes, actually, because of how cheap it was,
Yep.
and it just was not a good story that they did. Did I like the last episode? Yes, because I mean, come on now. But it's like,
Yeah.
didn't like anything else really. And then Mando season 3 completely screwed me up as a Star Wars fan. Like, I honestly kind of gave up. I almost did.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
I
like
have said this
Ahsoka,
multiple
you
times
know,
myself. Ahsoka is legit my last chance. If Ahsoka is
same with
mediocre like
me.
Mando season 3, I'm done, and so is Nindroid.
Yeah,
We are done if this sucks.
yeah.
And oh my god, it doesn't suck.
Now, yeah,
Not yet.
yeah, yeah. Not yet, at least.
Not yet. At least.
And I'm digging it very
I'm digging it
much.
too.
I'll
I'm
I'll,
very
I'll say
much. I
that.
really like the tone of this as well. Like this whole, it- uh, what's the right word to use here in Android? The whole tone with it is really. It's not like
Tone
dark,
is
but
good. The tone is
it
on
really
point.
is. It's like,
Say the tone is on point.
yeah, the
And
tone's on point.
I mean, okay, you know what, Kavari? We're not talking about episode 1 anymore. We're talking about episode 4. Like
Yeah,
I get that complaint, and see, that's the thing. I'm not gonna be here saying that's not right. Like, that's not. a good
Exactly.
point or anything. No, it's actually a valid point, Kavari.
And
Because I'm
actually,
actually
the whole thing about her being stabbed, if you actually look on my buddy's Tim Possible channel, we talk about this too. And he brought up a really good video that convinced me that, yeah, she could probably survive a stabbing while Qui-Gon
well, yeah, because
because
the
of
thing
where he was
is,
stabbed.
Qui-Gon was stabbed also, and it hit his what's
It
the
hit his
bone
heart.
in the back? His
Yeah. It hit his
well,
spine and it hit his heart.
his spine. His spine is the biggest thing actually, because it was right in the chest. Which, if it's hitting the spine, yeah, then you're dead. I'm sorry, like the
Yep.
spine bone. Like that's just okay.
She
Well,
got hit on
anyway,
the
let's
side.
get back into it.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
back
get
into
back
this.
into
We don't
it.
want to talk about that
So
anymore.
then we get to we see Morgan Elsbeth and Balin talking and all of that, and then we get this cool back and forth where
Really amazing.
really this is actually a good shot of Sabine's armor.
I really
will
like
actually
her
say.
in her armor as well, dude. It looks awesome, man.
Yeah.
In live action.
And then we get a duel between. Well, now hang on, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not gonna get to.
I was gonna say fan lightsaber. Well, helicopter lightsaber.
Oh yeah, helicopter lightsaber.
We get to see.
This, and then oh.
Okay, I have a theory about why that happens.
Yeah.
By the way.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, so if you guys remember in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, we do know that I can't remember her name. The one lady in charge of all of this, she is a Dathomirian. Well, in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, they were able to use magic and bring Dathomirian souls back from the dead to fight for them. And guess what? When they died, they exploded very similar to that. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, after thinking about it for a while, I'm like, okay, that was probably a Dathomirian soul come back to life and now is re-dead. Which means, if my theory is correct, we could see a whole army of Dathomirians at some point within this or in the future of like the movie or something. That could be cool. What do you think, Android? Star Wars Network. Star Wars Network. Okay, I think let's see here real quick, guys. No, he didn't say he was going to be right back. Star Wars Network, can you hear me? Star Wars Network, Nindroid. Okay, I'm gonna text him. Just in case. I think he said he's just gonna be right back. But if that's the case, yeah, I'm thinking that Morik, whatever his name was, there were so many theories. Oh, he's Ezra. Oh, he's Story Killer. And I'm like, Ezra? That would ruin Ezra's character. Star Killer?
Well,
that would. Yeah, there he is. There's Star Wars Network.
Well,
what do you think of my theory, dude?
What theory, though?
Okay, my theory is, because you clearly missed it. My theory is that the reason why this guy explodes is because he was a Dathomirian soul brought back, just like in Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
That's kind of what I actually think. Well, I think this is just like just some spirit that Morgan Elsbeth kind of like just pulled out her ass, basically, just to, because the thing is, even the episodes really did not like make us feel like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's a big character or anything.
Exactly.
Like it would be different. Like it's not like the whole Snoke thing. Like I hope that fans realize that it's not like
It's not like the whole
thing
Snoke
where
thing. It's not like the whole what's his name? Phasma thing.
Phasma and also Palpatine's return.
And also Palpatine's
well.
return. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
just
it's
some I enjoy this so much. I think it's so much better. And I know a lot of people are, some people are going to be disappointed. They were hyping this character up way too much. I kind of knew where Disney was going with this, as I've seen where Disney goes with certain characters
Also,
like this,
Tales
and
of
I'm
the
glad
Jedi.
they did this.
Tales of the Jedi, though, that's the thing. I made this
Yep.
theory a little bit ago. Like, I legit said, just watch. Marok is not even going to be a human. It's legit just going to be like dust. Which,
Yep.
what is he? He's practically dust or sand or whatever that is right
Yep.
there. You know? Like,
actually, that's funny because that's exactly what he is. I really think he was a Dathomirian soul brought back, because we know that what's her name is actually a Dathomirian witch, so it makes sense when.
And then I the Fallen Jedi. I'm like, okay, we might get some more Balin then. But then I was thinking, I'm like, wait a second. What actually does? And this guy right here was like, no way.
Dude, yeah, I was 0.5 out of 10. I disagree with you. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's 11.
No,
out of 10. Dude, this was
no,
great.
but all right,
Yeah,
then they fight, which I do like the duel. I love
duel
the
was
duel
great.
that they have. Love how Sabine's actually trying to use the her name is. She is like have no power, and then she uses her Mandalorian, gun on her armor or whatever instead.
She
And I
still
love
has.
that.
She's still a Mandalorian at heart, is what that shows. I love that as well.
And I love this whole scene right here. And then Ahsoka actually almost won. And then she falls off the cliff.
She does.
You know?
Wait, I was surprised. I thought, okay, it goes off the cliff. It's going to show that she was actually a. She's not dead. I'm not expecting it at all.
Well, see, and that's the thing, though. I kept on saying, "Oh shit, she's dead," and this guy's like,
"No, I'm like, this is Ahsoka. They're not gonna kill her off." I'm like,
"Yeah, like freaking, even Steven was on, and he's like, the name is Ahsoka. They're not gonna kill off Ahsoka."
Shouts Army Initiative. He was like with me. He's like, they're not gonna kill her off. This is like in the middle of the show.
Then. Wait a second. So then we get to this moment right here, which this is one of the best moments of the whole episode, by the way. This legit, I love this back because I really did not know what Sabine was actually going to do.
Neither did I. I was on the edge of my seat.
Like, yeah, exactly. I straight up was saying it even when we were watching it. Bro, this scene was great. I did not expect. I was actually fantastic.
It actually makes sense for their character.
you actually subvert your expectations. Like this is how you subvert your expectations
And do it properly.
This,
My
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. This is how you do your subverting expectations. Which, believe it or not, Dave Filoni has admitted that he has learned a lot from Ryan Johnson. So okay, this is actually a good thing, though.
he
Like,
learned.
he's
He basically learned how not to subvert expectations in the wrong way. I'm sorry. Still got burn you, Ryan Johnson. I'm sorry.
So then we continue forward, though. I love that she gave the map back to Balin.
Yeah,
and
she
all
gives the
that.
Mac back, and this
And-
was a really tense scene as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love how the I almost said resistance, New Republic guys come all in, and they approach the Eye of Sion. That's their
Super
what
super
you call
sick,
it.
basically.
No, it's not.
It basically looks like a hyperspace ring.
Hyperdrive, the hyperspace ring, yeah, space ring. And then they start up, and the boom, they destroy like 2 of their X-wings thing there, and then Hera's like, "Oh shit, Thrawn's now gonna probably come back," and you know she's scared while Jason is over here like sensing a
Oh
great
my god,
disturbance
bad
with
feeling.
the Force. Yeah, I got a bad feeling. I wish if he said I got a bad feeling about this, but I feel
Yeah.
like
Dude, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with what he said. I
Yeah.
think it makes sense.
and then
And then this.
the funny, and then this, this is the one thing I was wrong about. This is
And yet you were right
technically-
about it.
But then I was right about it though at the same time. So I said that she's probably gonna wake up in the world between worlds. And the thing is, we fade onto it. And it actually looks like the world between worlds. That's the funny thing. You know? Tell me this doesn't look like world between worlds.
Yeah,
Right?
it does look like World Between Worlds. I thought it was World Between Worlds. I really thought it was World Between Worlds.
Like, the frick were you?
Yeah.
The frick did you? I was guessing. You know, so it's like
Look at
I
it. Looks like
see,
the World
and
Between
then-
Worlds.
yeah, no, it does look like that. And then she hears high snips, and then turns around and it's Anakin,
Okay,
and then I'm like, oh shit, this is world between. I mean, no, this isn't the Netherland of the Force. You know, people
Which
go
isn't
when
the
they
World Between
pass
Worlds, the
on.
Netherlands of the Force at this point, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's the world between worlds is a gateway to different times where, like, different like have
This might be the same thing, because
characters.
this whole thing. But this, but what is when I enjoyed
They're cutting out.
am I
Dylan. Yeah, Billy. Like,
okay?
refresh your page.
Okay, guys. I can't believe he just kicked me out. Okay, I'm just going to have to sign back in real quick, and then we'll continue with the stream. Okay. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Okay, guys, so what I want to say about this is the thing is when me and Ninjoy first became friends, he put out a trailer for how he was going to do Star Wars Ninjoid cuts. And he put out a trailer with Anakin Skywalker right I saw Anakin Skywalker. I legit flat out was bawling my eyes out. And I texted him so many times, just kept in contact, and pretty soon we actually became friends. Interesting story, but there you go between us. I loved Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian. I loved Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian, but I didn't cry at. Dude, I was in effing tears when I saw Anakin in this.
Bro, next episode. When
I'm gonna cry then too. We're gonna cry. I don't know what it is about Anakin. My absolute favorite character about Anakin that made me cry. This was even better than I know a lot of people probably necessarily agree with that, but that is what I feel about that. I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. This is absolutely the best episode of Ahsoka right now. I can't wait for the rest of it. And you know what's great about the show? Let's face it. The fact that we want more, I want to see more, and we can't wait till the next episode. Dude, I miss that feeling with Star Wars. Because a lot of the times, like Mando season, and at the end of the episode, you weren't looking forward to the next one.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. That's one thing I really love a lot. And it's like, we kind of had that for Boba Fett briefly.
Dylan. It was very
like, for us, the first 2 episodes we were game on. I feel like I genuinely think the first 2 episodes we liked, and then it was like episode 3 months is when the show became a hit. If that makes sense.
And can I also talk about how sad it is that the state of the fandom right now? Because it's obvious that this show has half the views that Mando Season 3 did, which had half the views of Boba Fett Season, half the views of Obi-Wan. And I'm sitting here and I can't blame the fans. I can't blame them. Because I feel like doing that with it.
Who said it was a 5 out of 10 on your live stream?
No. They said it was a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh.
I said 10 out of 10. Yeah, Jim Morani 2. Yeah. Thanks, Jim, by the way. But yeah, 9.5 out of 10 is Rain. I'm saying this is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved it.
I'm saying it's
so
a
far
9.
as 11.
I'm saying
you
it's a
9.5. Yeah, it's a very good episode.
Because I think next
I'm also on the hype train, so I feel like when I'm done with the hype train, it's gonna be like an 8 or a 9.
No, I think it's a 9.5 for me overall. Like, the thing is, like, I'm hyped, but I'm not like you right now where you're just like in shock.
Yeah,
like,
I'm in shock.
I've already accepted it. So I'm like right now being like, okay, I think this is a 9 or a 9.5. And I think next episode will actually be better because one, we're going to get a whole conversation between Ahsoka and Anakin. And also we are for certain going to be seeing Thrawn next episode as well.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Because that's the last piece of footage that we have not seen yet. You do realize, right? Every other piece of footage we've seen up to now, besides the 2 Thrawn shots. So that means next episode
episode
Should
5
be Thrawn.
will end. Yeah, it will be Thrawn for certain.
Yeah.
You know? So.
And how many episodes does this have? 6, right?
8.
8. Dude, if he comes in episode 5, that would be so well done. Because here's the thing. I was worried that he wouldn't be in this until like the last episode of the show, right? If he comes in the middle of this, that would be fantastic, bro.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think they only showed 2 shots of Thrawn because they want to basically just be like, all right, episode 6, 7, and 8, you don't know what will for certain happen,
Yeah.
like at all. Like there's no shots that they've shared from those episodes yet, which I'm proud of. Like I'm really excited.
I'm really excited for this.
That's the thing. Star Wars has not been exciting. This is actually exciting.
Really exciting.
And I see some over here
the fans would see it as well.
Okay.
I wish more Star Wars fans were a part of this right now to enjoy our excitement. Damn, I think much left. I mean, this is not Disney shows, and we're saying this is amazing. I'm sorry, but that's true. I feel like things are so bad that when gems do happen, they get ignored. Yes, David, that's exactly right. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. That's exactly what's happening right now.
All right. So, guys, actually gonna. I think we got everything.
Yeah, I'm going to actually go and in my live stream right now. Where is end?
Peace out, everyone. Bye.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.
All right, peace out, Dylan. I actually have to go.